All right. Hey guys, thank you so much for saying that you are clicking okay and inviting me into your room so that I could just chat with you a little bit about No Belly Growls coaching and how it could help you. I want to share, this isn't going to be completely about me, but I want to share a little bit about my story so you know why I think that I might be able to walk with you into learning how to fall in love with your food again. It is, it's like food is so essential, and we have attached so many things to it, especially here in the United States. We use food for fuel, we use food, it's like an essential evil. It is something that we eat because we have to, or we're at a family event, we don't want to be rude, so we're going to eat whatever's given to us. And and I'm here to tell you, you have a choice. Food is fun. It definitely will help your body do what it wants to do. It's going to help you thrive. And the key to that is simply learning how to eat, what to eat, and choosing foods that are actually healthy for your body. And that takes a moment. That takes slowing down. It takes listening to your mind. It takes listening to your gut and really paying attention to how you feel when you eat. And I mean, there's so much involved. And I don't want to go down a bunch of rabbit trails, but I'm just going to ask you a few questions. And let's see, you respond to me what your answers would be to some of these questions. And just take a look at what your current eating habits are right now. When I mention current eating habits, do you kind of cringe a little bit, or are you pretty comfortable with what you choose to eat and how you choose to eat, where you choose to eat? Just answer that question for yourself. What Another question to think about is, what does a typical day of meals and snacks look like for you? Are you someone who grazes all day long? And again, anything I mention, I want you to remember that we have seasons. We have seasons where we just got to eat the ice cream because we want to stuff a feeling, or we're celebrating. It's a birthday, it's an anniversary, or we're just super sad. That stuff is going to happen. And I'm not here to stop you from doing that at all. You've got choice, you've got power. And if anything, if I can help you determine and help you really step into your own choice and your own power, that's what I'm here for, because you've got it. Have you seen the meme go around about if a 2-year-old hands you a plastic phone, you answer it? I'm not sure if you've seen that or not, but think about that. Think about if you have babies in your life and one of them hands you a plastic phone, what's the first thing you do? You hold it to your ear. And that 2-year-old is so confident that there's someone on the other end of that phone for you, that you're not going to tell them it's a plastic phone. So I want you to step into your own power, your own confidence, and know that as you think about your current eating habits, as you think about what and how you eat throughout the day, take ownership of it. This is you. It's not my life. This is your life that you're looking into right now. So after you've paused, you know what your current eating habits are. You've looked at what you typically, how do you eat? Are you a grazer? Do you sit down and eat a big meal and then move on? I want you to pay attention to how you feel after you eat. It's like it takes a moment. I mean, a lot of us just eat and move on. We deal with the headaches, we deal with the gut aches, and we don't think anything about it. But consider the fact that what you're eating might really be causing those headaches and those gut aches. And so now let's have a little bit of fun. It's getting a little dark in here. Let's have a little bit of fun. And what are your favorite foods? Why do you love to eat them? Just go ahead and make a list of those. Okay, think about that. My dad used to always tell us as a family, fill your plate with color. And so some of my favorite foods are fresh leafy greens and vegetables that are in oranges and reds, because they fill your plate with color. And then I had my day where I threw Skittles on my plate, and he told me, nope, that doesn't count. So make a list of what your favorite foods are and why, and just keep that in the back of your mind as you're pausing, and because you started determining how you feel after you eat. Do you have food allergies that you need to be aware of? Some foods just aren't good for us. And that's why it's so important to listen to your body, listen to your mind. Do you get brain fog? Do you get so sick to your stomach after you've eaten something? Milk, for instance. If you drink a bunch of milk, do you get really sick? Do you want to consider? Sorry, guys, it's getting a little bit dark and I'm trying to fix that. Do you want to consider maybe finding some alternatives? Do you need help with that? Do you even know that there are alternatives out there? So, moving past that, how do you view food itself? What is its role in your life? That's a good question to answer. Is it a necessary evil? Is it something that you enjoy eating? Is it something that you love to sit down at a table with family or friends and laugh and talk while you're eating? Or is it something that you eat over the kitchen sink really, really fast or in your car? It's like, so look at where food falls into your life. And, what are goals? I mean, you said yes to this video. You showed an interest in learning a little bit more about your relationship with food and how you can live a thriving life by just changing your diet. Medications can be necessary, and they are necessary for many. So many medications out there. Your high blood pressure, heart medications, cholesterol medications, anxiety, headache meds. I'm not sure if I said high cholesterol, but if I didn't, I want to add that to the list. So many of those, you can eat your way into having to take them, and you have the power to eat your way out of having to take them. So choosing what foods you eat are so important, and really listening to your body and knowing how to shop for foods and learning what's a real food and what's a processed food. And oh my gosh, when did we have to start reading labels to determine what was good for us? I mean, really, you're smart. You know already that an apple is an apple. It doesn't need a label on it to tell you how many vitamins are in it, because you already know that it's super healthy for you. So that's the kind of thing that we'll be able to talk more about. If you were to actually change how you eat, I use the word diet, like change your diet, but I'm not talking about dieting. This diet is the whole spectrum. It's all the foods that you eat. How confident are you about making some changes in order to feel better and start taking care of yourself? Gosh, what challenges do you face? Are there challenges that you have when you decide to eat healthy? Are there things that stand in your way? Are they economic? Are they social? Are they, oh my gosh, I go over to my friend's house and she's always baking and she always offers me something and I don't want to say no? Are they, I'm just in a hurry, or I don't even know how to cook good food for myself? What challenges do you face? Take a look at those and write them down. And then probably one of the most important things to remember and to look at is, how does your eating affect your daily life? In other words, are you someone who can fill yourself so full up with food that's the best for you, so you're thriving and you feel so great all the time? Or are you someone who, when you eat, you feel sluggish, you want to take a nap, you want to go throw up, you seriously, we got to get real about this stuff. Do you have major headaches, gut aches? Are you cranky? Are you cranky if you don't eat enough? Are you cranky if you eat too much? There's so much about food and our bodies and how we eat and fill ourselves full of it and what we're eating. That's the biggie. It just makes a difference in how you show up for other people. And so that's another thing to consider. And so this gave you some things to really think about, and we can definitely explore more. Just reach out to me. And I thank you so much for watching and look forward to hearing what you have to say, getting your feedback, and you look for some more to come. Thank you so much. Have a great day, afternoon, whatever it is. Take care.